never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations, oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are sipping decaf coffee. It is after 7, it's 7:30. I have this decaf blend from one of my local roasters and I absolutely love it. It reminds me of half calf from Nespresso. And so this is what I like in the evenings if I'm craving some sort of nightcap. This is the one. And yes, I'm still able to sleep after I drink it. Today's video is going to be slightly different than what we are used to. I'm going to call this like coffee diaries. I don't know if it'll be like a series or just once every month, just to recap certain things that I've been liking, whether it's coffee related or mom related, just a little bit more like sit down casual type of video. I certainly love watching these types of videos. I hope you guys do too. So on today's coffee diaries, I wanted to touch bases on a few things. I actually have it on my phone because I don't want to forget. It'll be plans for the coffee bar, so that's exciting. Syrups I've been enjoying, and recent coffee bean orders that I haven't received, but I just wanted to mention it because I'm a little bit excited about them, and maybe you guys might too, because wait till you hear about this coffee that I just ordered. Let me take a sip. Also, ooh, I think it needs more creamer. Hold on. Finally found the Chobani creamer. This is the white chocolate. I don't know if I'm a fan of it. Like sometimes I think I like it better cold, like on an iced coffee, like cold brew style, because just right now drinking it hot, that's better. I think this creamer is best as iced. I've tried it with a cold brew, the Stoke cold brew, really good, but for some reason hot, it's just not that good. And maybe it's the decaf, but I like this half calf. So I don't know, there's other flavors that they have. They have the so this one is the white chocolate mocha, and I don't know if they're all like real cream. I don't know, some of them might be oat milk, sometimes they just do those, but they have the white chocolate, cookie dough. I think it's like a cinnamon coffee cake or something like that. I can't remember, but I haven't tried those. I've only found the white chocolate, and I found it at Target. So if you guys want to check at Target, at least for the white chocolate, but I like it better with a cold brew. Right now, it's just not. I mean, I'm not even going to finish this entire cup, to be honest, because it is really late. I mean, for coffee at least. Sergio is actually out, which is why I'm filming right now. He's out with the boys. It was his birthday yesterday, and I took him out for steak dinner. We had a good time. We always go gambling after our dinner, and that went well. And so today the boys wanted to take him out. They wanted to take him out yesterday, but I'm like, you can't take him out. I get to take him out on his birthday. So they're out right now. So let's coffee chat, shall we? Since we moved into this home about 2 years ago, we did like a new build, right? And so we were able to choose a lot of the things that we wanted within our home. But there were certain things that we decided that we would do later on when the time and like budget made more sense. And so with the coffee bar, we did upgrade to having the ice machine, because at the time it was only going to be the beverage fridge, and then it wasn't even going to have a sink. So we did upgrade to having a sink, and because of that we decided to wait on the backsplash. So with the sink, I always, in my mind, I'm like, we need a backsplash because all the water that's jumping onto the wall, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I need tile back there. And so for a while I was gonna do something different than what the rest of the kitchen is. I'll show you guys right now what the tile that we have, but it's called Silege Pearl or something like that. I'll put it down in the description box. You could actually find it at the tile shop, and it's pretty decently priced. It's not that expensive. So for a while I wanted to do something more of like a focal point, like a different tile, something more bold, but then I started shying away from that because I tend to decorate a lot for the seasons, and you guys know, like every season I'll change it up, and it has a lot of color. My coffee bar is pretty neutral in the sense that it's all white. There's shelves, but the decor is mainly what adds the color and the texture and all of that. So because of that, I ended up deciding to just do the tile that we have in the kitchen in the coffee bar. It's gonna happen, I think, in the next 1 or 2 weeks. My husband and I are gonna start shopping for the materials, the tile. He's gonna do it. He's very, very, very much a handyman. He is pretty much anything that is, you know, fixer-upper kind of stuff. He can get by it, and he pretty much does a lot of the things. He did stagger my shelves, and he changed the faucet because I actually had a black faucet that I wasn't too crazy about, so he switched it to that. He's gonna buy all the materials, and we're gonna start on that. But let me show you what our kitchen tile looks like so that you guys can get an idea of how the coffee bar is gonna look like. All right, so this is the tile that we have in our backsplash kitchen area. Not all the tiles are the same color, but it is a very much neutral color, and I absolutely love it. The grout, I think we went with like a bisque color for the grout, so we might just keep it the same way. But what I was telling Sergio is that I want the tiles a little closer together for the coffee bar. I don't want to see too much of the grout, if that makes sense. But that's how our kitchen backsplash is, and so taking it over to the coffee bar, that's what we're gonna have. And I'm gonna do it up until this shelf, and then the shelf up there, and that's it. And it's gonna go like that, so just under those 2 shelves. Nothing here, because I'm sure that's not gonna make any sense to extend the tile that way. There's no need. At first, I wanted to do it all the way to the ceiling, but Sergio talked me out of it because he said we don't have any tile up there in the ceiling, so it wouldn't really make sense. If you want it, you can get it, but I think he convinced me to just do it under the top shelf, and I think that'll be nice. Another thing that I wanted to share with you guys, let me get it. I think I still have it in here. This is our door to the basement. I think, yeah, here it is. This thing right here, let me see if I could just take it out so I don't have to stand here. This was a Christmas gift that Sergio bought me. It's essentially a cup rinser. It's gonna sit on the sink just like that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put it on this side right here. That's another exciting thing that we have coming for the coffee bar, and that's all gonna come together once we start putting in the tile in for the backsplash. And once that happens, I feel like every year that passes by, I feel like I want to simplify and simplify even more. I feel like all these cups that are on top of the shelves need to go away. Like, they need to be put behind cabinets instead of just sitting here. I feel like every time I get one, I have to rinse it because I feel like it collects dust. And so I want them in a cabinet or somewhere. Obviously, the ones that I keep on top of the espresso machine, then those can stay. They're always upside down, but I think eventually I'm just gonna simplify how the coffee bar is decorated. And that brings me to my next point that I've been wanting to share. I think eventually, I don't know if we're doing either a garage sale or I'm gonna put some things on Poshmark. I do want to do Poshmark because it opens up the opportunity for you guys to shop, but it just makes it a lot harder for me on my end. Let's not forget, I'm a mother of 2 and I am a part-time content creator, and so adding another thing, posting pictures, uploading the items onto Poshmark, and then once they get purchased, I have to wrap them up. It just adds a lot more. But I do want to do probably the more valuable things. Oh, I haven't even said what I'm selling. So as you guys know, I am addicted to buying coffee cups, mugs, glassware, and I think I'm getting to the point where I no longer feel the need to hoard all of the cups. I feel like I'm ready to let go of some. And so the ones that are more important and more valuable, in my opinion, I think those I might just give you guys the opportunity to shop for them on Poshmark. A lot of them are discontinued, so I really have to think what price point people are willing to pay for them. I'm not planning on getting all the money back, but I do want to, keep in mind if certain cups are discontinued, especially Anthropology, they tend to sell for more. And so I might not, I won't be greedy with the price, but I do want to keep certain things in mind. My husband does want to do a garage sale, so I think we might also have some, I want to separate some cups to sell in the garage sale. And for me, that's easier because, you know, people come, they see them, they take them, I'm done, right? So, but I do know that a lot of you guys love my collection and would love the opportunity to buy some. So that is the plan. And so I want to essentially condense my cup collection, and that way when I do buy more, because this is not in any way the goal, like I don't plan to sell and stop buying. I'm selling because I am, like I said, addicted to buying mugs, but I don't need to hold on to the ones that I don't really use. So yeah, that, I hope that makes sense. So that's another thing that I've been wanting to share. I don't know exactly when it's gonna happen. I do have to set aside some time just to kind of go through it, because I have these 2 cabinets in front of me. I have cups on top, these 2 doors in here, there's cups there. There's probably like 4 bins full of cups and mugs that are seasonal that I would like to go through. It'll be very, very refreshing to eventually just kind of condense my collection and make room for new and exciting things, because there's a lot of cups that, although I do love looking at and enjoy and have enjoyed cups of coffee in them, there's just no reason for me to keep a lot of the ones that I have just hoarding, collecting dust. So that is the plan, and I will let you guys know when I know that I have a date of that. I wanted to share with you guys my most recent syrup faves, and these are like not by any means new, but I've just rediscovered them. Actually, one is new, but I wanted to talk to you guys about it because I don't know why I bought it. The first one, Amaretti toasted marshmallow. I cannot stop drinking coffee with this. This syrup is by far the best toasted marshmallow syrup you will ever find. It is glorious. I just did a recipe video with it. I will link it up above. It is so delicious. I love it hot. I love it cold, iced or whatever. Dulce de leche. This syrup, iced. I like it hot too, but iced is the way to go with this one. An iced dulce de leche latte. And if you get the Monin, I think it's Monin, they have a dulce de leche sauce. You could line your cup with it. Oh my god, it's so good. And this one, I'm gonna say it went viral. It kept selling out so fast every time it would come back in. Now I think you could find it and get it. Some people really like it. Some people, it's like hit or miss with reviews. I love it. I feel like it is a spot on fudge brownie flavor, and it stays potent in flavor, if that makes any sense. Like, you could tell you're having a brownie in your coffee. It is so delicious, and it's by 1883, their brownie syrup. It is so good, guys. Another one you have to try if you like anything chocolatey. If you already know you love brownies, you'll like that one. Okay, this one, last but not least, well, last but maybe least, this one. I'm actually trying to get over a cold right now, so I'm sorry if I sound sick. I am sick. This one of my followers on Instagram recommended it. She said she loved it. And if you haven't tried hazelnut from this company, then you might like this. But I feel like it just tastes like their roasted hazelnut, which I like. Like, I love their roasted hazelnut. I feel like that one tastes like the chestnut praline, like that kind of flavor. So if you like it, if they don't have roasted hazelnut, then maybe try this one. This one is labeled as caramelized peanut. It tastes nothing like peanuts to me. But again, it tastes like the roasted hazelnut, and that one is pretty good. Now, I looked at the ingredients. I am not sure that there is any peanut in here. So, like, why would they say it's called caramelized peanuts? Anyway, the ingredients: cane sugar, water. The flavoring, in parentheses, is hazelnut. So there's no peanut. There's no peanut, and that's it. And then caramel something. Caramel coloring, plain caramel. It's not terrible, but if you already have the roasted hazelnut, there's no need to get the caramelized peanut because it tastes just like that one. Those are some of the syrups that I've been enjoying. The other three, definitely check them out. I'll put them down in the description box so you guys have the little list in case you are bored with like your current syrups. Last but not least, recent coffee bean orders. So I have to pull this up because I forgot what it was called. One of my local roasters, Brewpoint, is local to me. I feel like they never disappoint with their medium roast. I always just like medium roast. So when I got their email about this new roast for Valentine's Day, this is it. I don't know. You know what? I'll put a picture somewhere here. But it's called the Cardiologist Valentine's Blend. And the notes is what got to me. So it's a barrel-aged Ethiopia Amigas blend, medium. The cup, chocolate-covered cherry, shortbread cookie, unconditional love. So it just sounds really delicious, and I cannot wait to try it. I think it's like a blend of two of the coffees they already have because it's a blend. So yeah, Ethiopia and the Amigas blend. And it just sounds delicious. So I ordered 2 bags. I think I'm gonna dial it in on Instagram, or should I dial it in here? Let me know in the comment section. I don't know if a lot of you guys follow me on Instagram, but I could dial it here in a video. Let me know, and it could be with the Bambino because I know a lot of you guys have the Bambino Plus, so we can do that. But it'll be a few days before I get that one. I still have a few beans from the Acrobat, which is the same brand. It's just a different like medium roast, the Acrobat. So I'm working on those. By the time I'm done with those, I think I'll have these next. I do have to clean the sink, so I'll probably record me cleaning the sink and just kind of closing out the coffee bar because I know when Sergio gets home, he's not gonna need any coffee. So I'll do that. But I did want to mention this style of video is something that I'm trying out, something different. I feel like for a while I was stuck in a rut where I was like, okay, I feel like I'm just doing recipes, reviews. It felt like a lot of like transactional videos where it was like you came to watch my video to see if you needed to buy it or not. Does that make sense? And so for a while I'm like, I typically don't like watching these type of videos, like transactional videos, whether if it's like a review on a machine, a review on a syrup. And I wanted to get away from that a little bit. And so the other type of video is a like community building video, relation video, where you start seeing more like vlogs, just lifestyle, but still coffee related. And so this video is giving me kind of that opportunity just to kind of wet my feet. And so going forward, I still do want to do the transactional videos where I'll review things, give you some recipes, you know, coffee machine reviews and stuff like that. But I want to start adding these relationship videos where I share a little bit more of the side of my, you know, my not my entire personal life, just more chill, more of me and daily life versus just talking about coffee. And I know a lot of my audience is a coffee loving audience, so I do want to still incorporate coffee within those type of videos like day in the life coffee series, coffee diaries that I'm doing here where I talk about random things. In this case, today's video is very coffee heavy, which is fine, but coffee diaries could be just me sitting down, sipping coffee, talking about my feelings and stuff like that. I recently went through something that I haven't shared with a lot of people, and I'm not ready to share it just yet, but a coffee diaries video I feel like would allow me to share something like that. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So essentially, I'm not trying to end anything coffee related. I just want to start adding like more relational videos, or even when I do recipe videos, kind of making them like a vlog style, or even going to thrift shopping to look for glassware, stuff like that, you know, just something different. So I hope you guys would be interested in that. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Let me wash my sink. I'm gonna record that. If you guys have a sink full of coffee cups that you guys used today, clean the sink with me. So let's do that right now. There's not a lot of stuff in here, but I just wanted to say that the coffee bar is closed, and I cannot close the coffee bar until the sink is clean and ready to go for tomorrow.